What's up, people? You're tuned into GameSpeak.
And today we're here to talk about Mass Effect. Was it Mass Effect 3 now, isn't it?
No.
No.
Well, it's Mass Effect 4, but it's separate from the original trilogy. It's
Okay.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Just so you guys haven't, well, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm not too big on the Mass Effect games, whereas these two are.
Man, I love Mass Effect. I can't believe you don't like Mass Effect. You need to play this game. You're a big Star Wars fan.
I just played the first one and I just found it boring. I remember playing it on the Xbox, I think, the Xbox 360. It wasn't the Xbox 360, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
I think if you play them again, well, maybe not the first one. I played Mass Effect 2 first when that came out on the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I love the game. Love the game. I think if you were to play, maybe if you played 3, ignore the ending. There's so much potential in that universe. And
I think they released it again for the PlayStation 3 with a demo, or was it? Did they release it for PlayStation Plus or something? What was it? Because I remember playing it on PS3.
They released Mass Effect 3 as one of the PlayStation Plus games. And I don't know if that's what you're talking about, or are you?
It must be, because I remember playing one of them, and I felt like I wanted to give it a bit of a chance, and it just felt like it wasn't for me.
Okay, fair enough.
But I don't know why, because I do know like most of the stuff in there, like choosing conversations, the whole like Telltale / Witcher type thing is right up my alley, and so
the combat's good as well. The combat's it's kind of like your cover based shooting games with a bit more strategy and tactics thrown in there.
I think the problem I had with it is it felt really old.
Okay, well the new one is your character isn't as cumbersome in terms of the movement. It's a lot more fluid.
Mm-hmm. It reminded me of like the old PC games. I think that's the biggest problem I had with it. And I had nothing wrong with those games, but I just felt like that there was a time and a place for that.
No, I think the new one, if you see the new footage of it, it is a lot quicker.
Yeah,
it's a lot faster, and I think you can see kind of influences from the games like Titanfall, where you can, well, I don't think it's double jump, but you can suspend yourself in midair shortly, using a boost pack, or and then you got special powers, biotic abilities, get around the battlefield a lot quicker, so it's a lot more faster paced.
Other than the whole fluidity of it, what else is different about this new one?
Well, new storyline. That's the main thing. You're in a new universe, new species, new enemies.
Are you interested for this, Igba?
Well, I enjoyed the Mass Effect really, man. But I've not pre-ordered this one. So for what I want to see, I mean, the whole exploration aspect of it, I really like that. I want to see planets that are more varied, not just. Because in the end they all played the same. Every planet you went to, I don't mind seeing one planet with different kind of gravity effect on it that affect the way you actually play. Yeah. That would be more. I think that would have been really interesting. Isn't it?
Are the characters Are the characters the same in this from what the previous games?
No, the characters are new original characters. I think the species you start off with are the same as the ones you have in the original Mass Effect trilogy, because they all travel with the human characters to this new galaxy, but then you come across a new species once you reach this new galaxy.
Okay.
And then you obviously this is a whole new world where you don't know what the traits are of these species.
So in a weird way, you're saying that one of the best things about this game is the storyline and the characters, right?
Yeah.
It's a huge gamble in this new one, isn't it? If it's different.
Yeah. Of course. But at the same time, I don't think they could have. They couldn't have continued just exploring the Milky Way.
Yeah.
You're just gonna come across the same species, and it's just gonna be the same. I don't know, same conflicts, and it's just gonna be a new storyline. That's all it is, but with the same species. If Star Wars stayed and they didn't introduce, like in Star Wars, you've got Wookiees in I can't remember which one it was. Star Wars Episode 4.
What's this?
The Wookiees or whatever they were called.
Oh, the Ewoks.
Sorry.
Ewoks in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, but then you didn't see them in the other films later on.
Yeah.
They introduced new species.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the key things. You know, you got to introduce new species and new threats.
What do you think? You seem really disinterested in this as well, right, Iqbal? What do you think would entice you into this new game?
It's got multiplayer co-op.
Well, that's a plus, isn't it? Multiplayer co-op. Me, I don't know, man. I'll just see how the reviews are now, innit? I like the whole aspect of the building up your team and then going out fighting. Hopefully, a bit more of that. I want to see more, like what I told you earlier on, worlds that are more varied.
I think the original planets that you come across are quite varied. You know, the potential new Earth. You know, but then based on what I've seen, they're quite similar to Earth as well at the same time. You know, where you got one planet which is all jungle, one planet which is all desert, one planet which is, you know, it's more like an ocean, and you've got scattered islands. So
What's about with physics as well? 'Cause
yeah,
it
but
seems like
I understand what you mean. Yeah,
like,
you know,
everyone's got like same kind of gravity as Earth.
yeah.
Bullets moving the same way. Imagine messing about with that. You go into a world and you totally don't know how your gun's gonna work. In this world, do they
kind
go
of
slower?
kind of like Interstellar, yeah?
Yeah.
Where you go into a planet which
Yeah.
is all ocean, and then you got a massive tidal wave.
That's how
Something
it should
like
be.
that, yeah?
That's how it should
Alright.
be. That's the universe. I mean, it's not all the same, is it? The same.
Yeah, of
I
course.
would love that. If that was something like that, then definitely.
But I mean that's just the potential. Obviously, these planets are going to be the closest to human planet, to Earth as possible. But they haven't shown too much of the other planets that you may battle across.
But yeah, definitely, I'll keep an eye out for this one, man. Because I did enjoy the trilogy in the last gen, innit?
Yeah. I hope the storyline is good, and I hope the new antagonist is as threatening as the Reapers were in the first one.
And that's all we have for today. If you're interested in the new Mass Effect, let us know. If you're not interested in it, kind of like I am, I'll write a comment in as well. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, if you're not interested, comment. Let us know why you're not interested. Is it something similar like me, where you thought the game's outdated, or if you disagree with me, let me know. Whatever you do, click like and subscribe. Bye.